Alright. What's up, guys? It's our nursing life. Back with another video on Thursday, the 29th.
Don't tell me
at
that.
10 a.m.
You know these aren't coming out quick. Hi y'all, I'm Adrian.
And I'm the other half. You already know what it is. Follow us on Instagram, our nursing life.
It's the tag.
So today we're going to be talking about our clinical. Because yesterday was our last day in the hospital.
Yesterday was our last day. It was kind of sad and kind of fun at the same time.
For her. You can tell you're a half.
Yesterday was it was just weird. It was like a weird feeling knowing that was our last clinical.
How'd you get sentimental?
Our second half of our rotation was peds, and you know, like by the time we left, some of the kids that we had taken care of were still there, so it was kind of like weird to know we're not coming back, and to know like they're still there and we're not gonna know what happened. You know?
Ever.
Yeah, HIPAA. So it was like a weird feeling knowing that I'm not gonna be back on that rotation. But it wasn't like that for OB. Like the first half was OB, and I helped deliver like 4 or 5 babies. It was an experience, you know? It was a good one, I think.
OB?
OB, peds, but all of it.
Yeah, OB clinical, I would say was the funnest just because it was more like he was running around a lot. I like that stuff. Pediatrics is just, they come in with a problem, and by the time we get there at 7 in the morning. Everything's already done, everything's already figured out. There's no running around, there's none of that. Most of the kids are already on precautions. They're on medication they're still on the precaution, but they're on medication, so like their seizures aren't really gonna happen, like crap like that. Yesterday wasn't really a sad day for me. I've been through this before, you know what I'm saying? Yesterday wasn't really a sad day for me, because I've already done 2 clinicals-ish. I mean, this was our first semester in the hospital, like the whole semester. But I mean, it is what it is. You get out of clinical what you put into it. If you're a nursing student and you get a nurse, definitely ask the nurse to do a lot. Because if you're gonna sit there and be quiet, she's just gonna do all her work. But if you should just volunteer for stuff. Yesterday, I was with one patient all day.
She means for like 4 hours, because we only had half a day.
Yeah, well, that was a long 4 hours. He was a good patient. He was a good patient. It's just, it's hard because the doctors and the nurses don't know what he has, and they didn't realize how bad it was until I was in there with him one-on-one. But my other days of clinical were good because I was able to float in and out of rooms. Some days I had to some days I had to watch kids like I did the one yesterday, but none of them were as bad as the kid yesterday.
Yeah, I had to watch a baby. He was so freaking cute. Super cute. Me and a few other people, we stood there and watched him for like 2 hours. Watching him, making sure he would wake up to one of my clinical people's voices. I don't know what it was doing, but every time we talked, he woke up. I was like, shut up, stop talking.
Stop.
Don't touch me there. That is my no.
We took our last final for our peds class today. So yesterday was our last pediatric clinical, and today was our last pediatric exam.
Yes. I feel pretty good. How you feeling?
Like I made a 95.
Yeah. That's what studying will get you.
Refer to our
You
last
get
video.
you get on the exam and you just be like, ooh, no, it clicked, no, it clicked, no, it clicked. You
And
know?
it helps to have professors that help you out with blueprints and study guides, because these professors' study guides and blueprints were literally everything you needed to know for the test. There were some people, they gave us 2 hours to take 92 questions, and some people finished in 12 minutes just because they had went in detail on their study guide, like we said in the last video. So they already knew everything that they needed to know.
But yeah, you guys, our clinicals this semester were, I had fun delivering babies and then taking care of them after, you know?
I had fun delivering babies.
I think, I don't know, man. You just don't like kids, do you?
I'm not a big fan of it, just because you can mess up, and if you mess up, you kill them.
So easy.
You can kill them right then and there. If I mess up on an
Yes.
adult, I mess up. You still alive. I'm gonna have to
Kids
give you
are-
a antidote.
Kids are so easy to mess up, man. And I realized that when I was sitting there, like, trying to do stuff, and I was like, you just be nervous doing stuff on kids because it's like, they're kids. Like, that's someone's child. Like, when you're doing stuff on an adult, like, they've lived a life, like, whatever. Even though you don't want to kill them, but still, like, you know?
It's just
It's more nerve-wracking than adults.
I mean, I had fun in both clinicals, but if I had to go somewhere, it would most definitely be OB,
Facts.
because peds, I mean, there's a lot of sick kids.
Even though with OB, you still end up taking care of kids, but
If they're sick, they get sent down to NICU, so you don't really.
OB is more of a, I've come to realize that OB is like a jack of all trades. Like, you have to know how to do a lot of stuff. You have to know pediatrics, you have to know adults, and then you have to know how to identify when something is going wrong quickly. Like, OB is
When
like,
in doubt, turn the mother on her side.
left.
Left lateral position, sideline.
Facts. But OB is, things can turn quickly. It's like, it can be stressful. Like, I've realized, like, my first OB clinical, nobody had babies. We was all just sitting there. Everyone was 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters. Max, it was one person that was 3 centimeters, and that was it. My next few times, everybody and their mama was having babies. Like, when it's either no babies or all the babies at the same time. Like, it was to the point where they didn't even have carts. Like, they were cleaning carts as soon as people were having babies. It was that bad. Like,
Yeah, I didn't get that much action.
a lot of kids have the same birthday. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I had a lot of C-sections, so I got to witness the C-sections. I didn't get to see any.
You didn't get to see no vaginal? I got to see both, man.
I didn't. I was in the room with one, but that wasn't my assigned nurse, so I was only able to stay there for a little bit before I had to go help the other patients I was actually assigned to. But it was pretty cool seeing the whole interpreter thing, because she didn't want it, so it was pretty cool just seeing how they went around that. And then I did have another patient who did request an interpreter, so it was pretty cool seeing the little tablet that they used and stuff.
I didn't have any of that, but I got to see the tablets for counseling and stuff like that. But it's always fun to see Child Life interact with the kids. They really know what they're doing, man. Child Life, I've come to realize, is your best friend when you're working with sick kids.
I had a patient that needed an IV, and Child Life came in with a tablet, some squishy ball, that had tinier balls inside of it, and then this tube thing, like where you flip it and like stars move from side to side. So the kid was so focused on that stuff, but she didn't even feel the IV going in, and she was so anxious too. So child life is definitely, that's what I learned from clinical. Child life is definitely who you want to have on your side, and a good nurse. So I'm not going to speak on it a lot, but I definitely did have a terrible experience with one. She said, yeah.
Fuck. Oh my goodness. Alright, video over. The video over, child. The video over.
And thank you for coming to our TED Talk. We'll see you guys later next time.
Our TED Talk.
Yeah. Thanks for coming to our TED Talk. We'll see you guys later next time. Like and subscribe.
We'll see you guys later next time.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later next time.
Too bad there are no manatees, man. Tragic.
Give a thumbs up.